Hi there, I'm Felicia with Compass Land USA, your go-to resource for great deals on rural and vacant land. I'm going to share with you today a 0.48 acre property located in southern Colorado. So you can find this property on my website, compasslandusa.com, with the title 0.48 acres in Colorado City, Pueblo County, Colorado. If you have any questions about this property, just leave a comment below and I'll reply with your answer and help you out. So you can see pictures of the actual property here on the website. Let's click to zoom in. So here are pictures of the actual property. You can see it's in a really beautiful spot, sprawling landscape under the bright blue sky, mountain peaks off in the distance. You can see the dirt road coming through the image here. Really great area to hold as an investment if you want to get into real estate, or if you want to collect a couple properties nearby and build a house. You can see off in the distance on the right here, there are lots of houses in that area. So it's really just a matter of time before they keep building this way. Okay, so if you keep scrolling, you'll see these county map images. And this just gives you, from the county source directly, the outline of the property. So you can see it's a pretty deep corner lot there. And keep scrolling, you'll see these 3D polygons. So this we made for you just so you can see and get a feel for the property outline and boundaries and the shape. So the elevation here is just over 5,700 feet. So now just a little bit about the area. Colorado City has some very specific property uses. So if you wanted to put in a house, let's say, you need at least 1 acre for a septic. City water would be delivered. RV is okay while building only. They're very specific about that. You could also collect a bunch of these properties and use them as a long-term investment, help diversify your portfolio. So Colorado City, they're going to have all of your basic amenities. There's a Family Dollar, there's a gas station, Valley Market, so all of your groceries, food, and alcohol. There's an Ace Hardware. There's a couple banks. And there's even a holiday campground, which is cool for out-of-town visitors, or if you just want to do something different with the kids for the weekend. These are the typical climate patterns in Pueblo County. So every year you can expect 259 sunny days, 13 inches of rain, and 25 inches of snowfall. And then in the chart underneath that, we have the average highs and lows for the winter and summer months. So Colorado City has a couple of really unique features, and one of them is Beckwith Reservoir, which is only 1.3 miles from the middle of town. And the blue outline around the reservoir shows you there's a paved path, which is really great for walking, rollerblading, bike riding, with great views of the water on one side and mountain peaks on the other. That's a really great picture from our photographer in the area of the reservoir. So you can see it's actually a really beautiful spot. Some popular activities here include that paved trail, which goes around the entire reservoir, non-motorized craft, so things like paddleboards, kayaks, canoes, sailboats, those are all okay, and fishing. A lot of locals like to fish here. It's a great spot to get the kids outside. Some of the fish you can expect to catch include crappie, largemouth bass, walleye, and rainbow trout. Another special feature of Colorado City is that it is in the Greenhorn Mountain Valley. So you can see the Beckwith Reservoir is identified on the screen, and then looking kind of up and over, we have Table Mountain, North Peak, and Greenhorn Mountain, which has an elevation of 12,300 feet. Bird's eye view, so Colorado City is only 25.8 miles south of Pueblo. It's a great option for people that kind of still want access to a bigger city. Maybe you work there, but you want a more quiet town, reserved private life. You can make that in Colorado City. Zooming out a little bit farther, So we see kind of some main highways. West Cliff is on the other side of that Greenhorn mountain range, and they have a population of 560. And zooming out a little bit farther than that, you can see Colorado Springs. They have a population of just under 500,000. Colorado City up to Colorado Springs on I-25, you're looking at 69.4 miles. And then from Colorado City to Denver, which has a population of 734,000, you're looking at 140 miles. And again, those are both really easy drives. They're pretty much straight shot north on I-25. So Pueblo is going to have, it's going to be your closest nearby city. They've got a really cool historic river walk there. There's a downtown district. And you're going to find all of your big box retailers here, like Walmart Supercenter, Lowe's, there's Target, and the Pueblo Mall, which has a ton of food court options as well. Some nearby national and state parks include Lake Pueblo State Park, which is 30.7 miles from Colorado City, and Great Sand Dunes National Park, which is unfortunately right behind where my head is on the screen. And that's 101 miles from Colorado City. So Lake Pueblo has over 4,600 surface acres of water and 60 miles of shoreline. There's almost 10,000 acres of land for you to explore. Some popular activities here include motorized watercraft. So that is allowed, unlike at Beckwith Reservoir. So motorized watercraft, again, is fine here. Wakeboarding, water skiing, jet skis, motorboats, pontoons, that's all great here. You can also camp, make use of the hiking and walking trails, and go fishing. Great Sand Dunes National Park is a bit further away, but definitely worth checking out. The park has over 149,000 acres and some of the tallest sand dunes in North America, reaching peaks of 750 feet. Some popular activities here include camping, sandboarding and sand sledding, off-roading, and stargazing. So there's no hunting allowed directly on this property, but you have easy nearby access to hundreds of thousands of acres of public lands. So you can see where Colorado City is on the screen, and it is mostly inside of Game Management Unit 84, which is outlined in green on the screen for you. Some of the game you can hope to find here include elk, deer, turkey, and the occasional black bear. There are some really cool trailheads nearby. The closest mountain hike is 8.2 miles southwest of Colorado City. You can see, and that's Greenhorn Trail, and you can see some other popular trails as well. It's Colorado, so we have to show you a ski spot. I think the closest ski resort is Monarch Mountain. It's 118 miles away. And on their trail map here, you can see there are a variety of runs and difficulties, so something for every level, every member of the family. And I'm pretty sure they offer fat bikes, cross-country skiing, and cat skiing as well, and their website has more information on that. So back to the listing under the pictures. See a property video. That's just a quick boots on the ground 30-second video to help give you some context. If you're interested in the property, make sure you check that out. There's a map with the exact property location and then the pricing. So my team here at Compass Land works really hard to make it safe and simple for you to buy land. We usually only have one of every property in our inventory, and we do sell our properties on a first come, first served basis. So you can see the discounted cash price for this property is $23.99. And then we also have 3 owner financing plans for you to choose from as well. And they range in down payments of $479 all the way down to $119. So we do try to make these owner financing plans friendly and approachable for a variety of budgets to help as many people as possible realize their dream of land ownership. You're also automatically approved for owner financing. We don't do credit checks or require anything like that. Each of these options has a one-time documentation fee of $249. And if you love this property, you want to make it yours, you can hop onto our website and use either one of these green checkout buttons to check out and make the property yours. make sure no one else gets it before you do. So let's say you wanted to buy the property now for the discounted cash price. This is what your checkout page would look like, and they all look the same. So they're going to have the county name at the top, and then the parcel number and the method that you chose to check out. So this was the discounted cash price. So you have the total price there, where my mouse is. And again, that's going to be the discounted cash price plus the one-time documentation fee of $249. So you come onto the secure checkout page, punch in your contact information, and then punch in your debit or credit card of your choosing and hit complete order. And that's it. My team will reach out to you within 24 hours to let you know what the next steps for your new property are. So back over to the listing. Under the pricing, you'll see some important property details. So we have the address, parcel number, some county numbers for you, size, legal description, utility info. There are no utilities to this property right now. That's part of the reason why the annual property taxes are only $2 a year. So this is a great investment option if you want it as part of your legacy portfolio, or if you want to hand it down to kids and grandkids. $2 a year. It's less than a cup of coffee at McDonald's. So it costs you nothing to hold long term. We also have dimensions and GPS coordinates on there as well. So you can always click to text us if you're on a mobile device using this button, if you have any questions about the property, or if you'd rather pick up the phone and give us a call, please do. We love to hear from you. You can reach my partner and co-owner, Andrew, it's that guy right there, at 313-349-0434. I'll put that number in the description of this video as well for you. He'll be happy to answer any property questions or owner financing questions that you might have. While you're on the website, if you want to save some money on your next land purchase, you can leave your name and email in one of these gray form boxes, and that's going to get you on our VIP list. Now, the VIPs, every week, they get a deal emailed to them for one of our properties, and we do not advertise these deals anywhere else. They're totally off the market. They're only for our VIPs. And the VIPs are also the first to know of all the new properties in our inventory, and they know exactly what properties are in our inventory at all times. So if you want to save some money on your next land purchase, make sure you hop over to the website and leave your email here. If you're new to our channel, you're not quite sure who we are, you're getting to know us, you can check out our testimonials section to see what other people have had to say in their own words, what it was like to work with us at Compass Land USA. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about this property, just leave a comment below and I'll reply with your answer and help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.